Carlton Town TV, sponsored by Aerocom. I'm here at the Proctor Cars Stadium in Matlock with the Carlton Town joint first team manager Andy Clerke, following today's 3-0 defeat at Matlock in the FA Cup. Andy, there were 2 late goals, but overall, is the defeat a fair reflection of how the game went?
I don't think it is, to be fair. I think they were good for the lead. I think the first 15 minutes they came out really quick and we didn't really get used to how they were playing. We'll have to have a look at the penalty. I think it probably was. Look, let's give the referee the benefit of the doubt there. It's a penalty and that's what separated the teams. But after that, I thought certainly the second quarter of the game up to half time, we looked probably the team on top. Think back a few really good chances. You know, Asher swiveled and hit the outside of the post, Ollie Clerke header. And we looked like we were putting it on them a bit. And yeah, I think that was the story of the first half. We might have nicked one, come in at the break, it might have been a very different game. But we didn't take those chances and found ourselves 1-0 down, then you're chasing, aren't you?
The first 15, you're right. We definitely seemed to be not as sharp as they were. Was there any explanation for that in terms of the way the team set up or how they started, or was it just one of those things that they just came out quicker than us on the day?
I think it's one of those things, to be fair. Yeah. Look, they're good players, they're a good side, they're sharp, they've got a good style of playing, so they know what they're doing. They've got a great focal point with the number 9 up top. And they just came out the blocks a bit quicker. We just didn't settle, really. And look, they're a good side. They've got, we expect that they'll be expecting to bounce back from last season. They'll have a good season in the East, and so we know we're up against decent opposition. But did we come out quick enough? No, maybe not. Was it a bit too much respect? Possibly. But then we showed, we were more than capable of matching them.
I mean, the second part of the first half, undoubtedly, we were the side on top. And in retrospect now at the end of the game, a couple of key moments. Great save from their goalkeeper. Can't remember who shot, actually. But then lovely move involving Ollie Clerke and Ash Chambers. Looked a certain goal, hits the wrong side of the post and goes wide. Yeah.
Exactly.
Fine margins.
It might creep in, it might hit the post and come back to someone, and it's and maybe it just wants our day from that point of view. But the performance, like I say, the performance for all but the first 15 minutes was fine. It was more than a match. We didn't take our chances at big moments when we might have done, and it might have changed the outcome. But unfortunately, that's a cup. If you're out, you're out.
Second half, I thought there was no lack of effort at all on the pitch. Right. But I thought Matlock defended very well in the second half. We didn't really create that many clear chances, even to have a go at their goalkeeper.
No, free kick, couple of set pieces. I thought set pieces could have been big today. And we didn't really take advantage. And you're probably right. We did everything we could to change it with the lads that we had. We changed the shape 2 or 3 times in the second half to have a go. And we fell short. I'm not really worried about second and third goal. Our supporters, for what it's worth, think they're both off, to be fair. But we'll have to have a look at that. And it doesn't change anything now, does it? But look, probably an even second half. They like you say, they defended well. We chucked everything at it. We had a go. If you're going to go out 1-0, you might as well have a swing and go out and get counter-attacks on. So I'm proud of us for that point of view. It's just a shame for the club we haven't got a chance to take it back to our place on Tuesday.
One of the points both you and Mark have made in interviews this season has been the strength of the bench and the fact that everyone on the bench can legitimately claim a place in the starting 11. And you brought in today Greg, Tempest and Ollie Clerke, neither of whom's had a great deal of time on the pitch this year. You must have been pleased with the way they both played today.
I thought they were superb. I think Clerke dominated large parts of the first half. He's obviously cramped up towards 20 minutes into the second half. Greg, his quality on the ball came through. I thought he was really making us tick in the first half. And, we took them both off at a point where we changed our shape. It's no reflection on their performances. I was really pleased with both of them, and I'm sure, we'll look back at the game and that'll be backed up with what we see as well.
And as the second half progressed, you brought on Kieran, you brought on Liam, you brought on Ewan, and Alex and Shay. But those lads in particular, just an attempt to try and chase the game and get the goal and go down fighting, yeah?
Yeah, we went 2 up top, which is why we made the first changes to get Kieran and Ash together. Ash has been superb, hasn't he, all season? Yeah. Just under a goal a game. maybe it wasn't quite his day. So we took Clerke up there and put Liam out wide, and took Dino up to try. Went 3 at the back. So we gave it everything that we had. There's no point in limping out the cup, is there? You might as well have a go.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be.
And so focus now turns to the FA Trophy, Andy. And Sheffield Old Town, a club we've never played before next week.
I don't think many of us know too much about them. I think I can see they're doing quite well in the West League, so they'll be a decent side. And we'll dust ourselves off and we'll go again. Game's going to come thick and fast now. So your point about the squad and the depth is going to be important. We've got Saturday, Tuesday for a lot of the next month. So we're going to need them all. But look, it's a disappointing one today for us, for you guys as well. The travelling sport, fantastic as always, and we'd have loved to have gone one more round and see where that took us. But wasn't meant to be, mate, was it?
It wasn't indeed. Andy, as always, thanks so much.
Cheers, thank you. Top man.